and we're absolutely stoked to have Verne Troyer and John Viener from Family Guy on the big couch. Welcome, boys.
What's up?
Good to see you.
Hi. Hey, Verne, I've seen you on movies and television and stuff like that. Did you ever have a real job when you were starting up?
Yeah, I used to work for the telephone company, customer service or, an operator, back in the day, a long time ago.
And how does acting come about? I mean, did you do a course? Did you do like...
No, I just actually kind of fell into it. I got started doing stunt work, and I was a stunt double for a 9-month-old baby.
Wow.
That's cool.
What kind of movie is that?
It's called Baby's Day Out. It was a John Hughes film, which, actually got me started, and, I made a lot of friends and connections, so that's what kept me working.
I remember seeing you on Jingle All the Way. I love that movie with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
How was it meeting and working with Arnie back in the 90s?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it was like, I can't really say too much.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, that says everything. That speaks volumes. Now, do you get frustrated by being recognised? I mean, some people, find it easier to hide their looks, but you must get spotted everywhere you go.
No, I try to put a hat and sunglasses on, and I just don't help. But, yeah, I mean, you get used to it, and what to do and when to be seen and when to hide.
Yeah,
Well,
all the
John-
celebrities are shopping at 2
John
a.m.
can hide because he's one of the voice-over people for Family Guy. Now, John, give us one of the voices from episode 3, season 4.
Very recognisable. Very recognisable.
Well,
voice right
actually,
here.
I probably can because every episode I do. We now return to. So, anytime
that's
there-
you?
Yes, anytime there's an announcer, it's generally me. Unless I'm in the gag, which is usually we now return to an angry man on the street, and then it's me going, "What the hell's going on?"
Last night,
love that.
there was the remake of Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yes.
And Cleveland was Morgan Freeman in it and said, Andy Dufresne never said more than 2 words to me, and they were boobs and something else I can't say on the radio.
That's right.
So were you in that app?
So you could say it on television, but you can't say it.
Yeah,
on the
that's right. Yeah. Yes, bizarre.
Yes, I think I was in that. I've been in every episode, but I'm usually an announcer in that. And that was the one time where he played a Morgan Freeman character that I didn't play. So
you do Morgan Freeman?
well, once in a while I do Morgan Freeman.
Wow.
Shane's been
like
trying
that.
to,
Way
he's been
better
trying to
than
do it for
you,
10
Shane.
years.
Do you do?
No.
No, I don't.
No,
It's
don't
easier
do-
in the
don't-
morning for me to be deep.
Do you
Yeah.
do Morgan Freeman, Verne?
Yep.
Just not for
That
you.
was it.
Not really.
Hey, John, when you're doing your voiceover work, because we talked to Billy Connolly last week about this movie Brave that he made, and he said that he's just in the studio with a producer telling him what to say. Do you guys work together at all in the booth?
No, yeah, we actually do the work. We don't just get paid a lot of money and be ourselves.
Right.
No, actually, we do get paid and we be ourselves to be ourselves. But I'm a writer on the show as well. So you'll come up with an idea and then you'll pitch it in front of all the writers, and then if they like it, you'll go to the table read and you'll pitch it there, and if everybody laughs, then you record it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, but sometimes it still comes down to I'll try something and then Seth will say, just do it like you did at the table.
Yeah.
So did you write the line, Chris is sitting next to Meg at the table
Yes.
saying, my dad's smarter than your dad?
No, I didn't write that line, but that's a funny line.
But how do you keep that humour coming? I mean, as people say that after episodes and episodes of The Simpsons, they're like, how do you still find it funny? So I mean, like continually, you guys writing this material.
Yeah, it just comes out of misery and unhappiness. As soon as people get happy, they get fired or leave. So, yeah, I mean, we just, it's like a family. It's very dysfunctional, and we all sort of pick on each other. But at the same time, we're also trying to impress each other. So, you're constantly thinking of things, and it's kind of how our brains are wired. So it's a fun time, and hopefully the people at home are enjoying it.
And Verne, can you tell us about Mike Myers? I mean, obviously, Austin Powers, big deal. It was a very successful film franchise. What's he like as a guy and to work with?
He's actually, he's very cool. When he's behind the camera, he's like himself. But as soon as he gets in front of it, he's like, you never know what he's going to do. I mean, it improvs all the time. And, when we're in a scene together, you kind of have to, be on top of yourself to, keep up because you never know what he's going to do.
I guess you can't take it too seriously either.
Well, you can't when he's... I mean, look, it's Mike Myers now.
Mate, can you go through a week without someone saying you complete me? Does it just happen everywhere around the planet?
No, the one that I get most of the time is get in my belly.
Oh, right. My belly.
Which is, something I do not prefer to do.
I can understand that.
You've just been telling us about Seth, and he's my cousin. You know that?
I know you said that.
McFarlane.
So McFarlane.
It's a very tenuous link, but
Yeah, tell us you do Sean Connery. Come on, give us a Sean Connery.
John. No pressure.
What? No pressure at all. Yeah, I do Sean Connery. There's an episode where we talked about how in the James Bond series that women can say no, but ultimately it's like 50 no's and a yes means yes. So it's ultimately there's a lot of misogyny in the show, but in a kind way, in a why didn't you date me when I was not famous way.
yeah. So what happens when you guys are at Supernova? You go to this huge thing. You've been doing it around the country. I mean, is it just people coming up going, "Can I have your photo? Can I have just
pretty much?" But I think it's really nice. To kind of give back, meet your fans, and if it wouldn't be for them, we wouldn't be working. So I think it's great.
Yeah, what are they like, Verne? Do they want you to sign parts of their body?
It happens. Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, they get a bit obsessive with you.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't know what part.
Exactly. Yeah.
And how many autographs would you have done in the process of this tenure of Supernova? Like thousands?
Tens.
Tens of them.
Tens.
You're popular,
He does the thousands. I do the tens. But together, it's tens and thousands.
No, but that's what we want to do. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah, mighty sore hand. That's the thing about a radio voiceover person, isn't it, mate? Who is that dude?
Yeah, I often get asked to carry stuff. But actually, I'm here for another... Oh, that's right. Your voice sounds familiar. Yes.
Hey, John, I think you could do a really good Harry Shearer because you sound a bit like him.
Yeah, there's similarity there.
Well, that's weird to be doing someone who does people, but yes, you could do a great Rich Little. Okay. All right, I get it. But I actually went into audition once for the Simpsons movie, and then Harry Shearer got the part I got. So yes, you're on the right track there.
But are you looking for voices in your spare time, like just to create, or do you have to have the character first to base it on, or are you just sort of because it seems like you're turning a boy's childhood fun thing into a career? I mean, outside of your writing and your acting.
Yeah, for me, it's usually making fun of people I know in my life, or doing accents of strange family members, and it's a way to make fun of people without hurting their feelings because they don't watch what you do.
Yeah.
But
have you ever been asked to do the movie trailer voice? Because that's sort of like that's the big thing.
Yeah, I mean, I always start with the "we now return to."
Yeah.
We now return to, but then sometimes in a world,
in a land.
There was a girl.
We all say that. Far away.
Well, guys, if you want to move into Perth, you can come and stay on our big couch anytime.
All right.
Thank you.